Hello everyone, welcome to another edition of the Hanson Experience. It's been a while since we've been in contact with each other. You can find all my videos on 8 Hanson at 08 Hanson on your YouTube station. I'm coming to you live today. My name is Anthony Hanson because I want to bring to the attention of the YouTube public issues that are concerning me and I believe to be concerning many other people, women, children, and men alike. I have a 5-year-old daughter named Kayla Hanson who's autistic, and we've been having problems trying to get her into some type of school. We've been working with the Department of Special Education, I believe, and trying to locate a school for Kayla Hanson to attend. That way, she can get help. She's been diagnosed with pervasive developmental disorders, and she's still nonverbal. After several attempts, we were finally able to locate a school for her on 113th Street and 2nd Avenue called PS 169 at PS 102. One of our main concerns in placing Kayla was the concern of me, the father, Anthony Hanson, and my wife, Gazelle Hanson, was potential abuse, and we had safety issues which concerned us, and pretty much we were trying to prevent any child abuse from taking place in these institutions by staff members mainly. Our worst case scenarios came true. She was being fondled by one of the gentlemen who was deemed to be a paraprofessional. The man on more than one occasion had fondled my daughter's hand in an inappropriate manner, both times in front of me. Several other times he had eyed my daughter in a very uncomfortable manner, witnessed by both me and my wife. When we brought this issue to the attention of her school, eventually, in the beginning, the school informed me that my daughter, who has no contact with this man at all, they assured me that the man would not have any further contact with her, or he has no reason to even be next to her for anything. He's not a teacher of hers, and he really has no reason to be next to her. So they assured me that this man would not be permitted around her any further. And why the man wasn't even escorted out of school at that moment, I don't know. But so I left my daughter in school, and we went to pick her up, and the staff told my wife that they could not only could they not guarantee that the man would not be next to my daughter, but that he would be next to my daughter, and he would be dealing with her whenever they saw necessary, under any and all circumstances, and that there was nothing that we could do to prevent that, nor were they even considering transferring him out of school. So we found that very concerning and very hurtful, to be honest, because technically, well, not technically speaking, but hypothetically speaking, a lot worse could have happened to her, and it was very clear to us that the school had made it very clear to us that they had no concerns on pursuing any matter or addressing any matter that would be more serious than what we had brought to their attention, which was fondling. Could have been molestation, could have been rape. Lord knows how the school would have handled the situation at that point. So right now we're in the process of going to the Board of Education tomorrow. Actually, we're going to go to school to the school and request a transfer and go back to the Board of Education, and we're hoping that the Board of Education is going to honor one of our other requests, and hopefully she'll be sent to a school where we will have full access to her education as possible, and there will be no disturbing incidents that occurred at this school. But we were very concerned, and we were not only concerned with the way that the incident occurred, but the way that the school handled it, and also the way that the police department handled it. It seemed like they were in cohesion with each other, kind of like, as you would say, cover each other's back on the matter, and try to act like the incident never even occurred. The police never took a report. The police came to the school, and I found out later on in the day that from the police department that the school actually we're in the process of sending out a letter to me, barring me from going into my daughter's school to inquire or look into her well-being at any point. So that was the way they kind of handled my bringing to their attention the fact that I witnessed, me personally, my daughter being touched in an inappropriate manner. So kind of like I was made the bad guy. And I know there are other people who probably have experienced similar type incidents. I can tell you another incident earlier in the year where I had two other daughters, Aisha and Destiny Hanson, who were attending PS 208 on 111th Street between 5th and Lenox. And the principal there was Miss Green. And my daughter Aisha, who was 7 years old in the third grade at the time, was being bullied on. You know, this bullying thing is real big right now in the schools. And so when I brought the attention to her teacher assured me that the matter would be addressed accordingly and not to worry, we're all family here and don't worry about it, this won't happen again, I promise you. Later on that day when my wife went to pick her up, my wife told us that she was punished and she had to stay in at lunchtime and take a test, and she was the only one that had to take a test that day. And I said, well, what test did you miss? You've been going to school every day since the first day of school. What test did you miss that you had to stay for lunchtime and take a test while the girl who you accused of bullying you is outside playing? And there was a third girl involved in this incident who they were going to question as a witness, as a third-party witness. And my question with that was, while my daughter was being escorted to the bathroom by one of her classmates, another one of her classmates happened to find her way outside the classroom. So you had three little girls outside a third grade classroom at the same time, and the third little girl that was out the bathroom was bullying on my daughter. And the school never got back to us. They never followed up with that matter. Her teacher never followed up with my wife or I to let us know what were their findings on the matter and how that they resolved the matter. All the information that we're getting is from our daughter Aisha Hanson's account, where she stated that her teacher made her walk up and down the stairs 3 times by herself, and the assistant principal and her teacher's wife, and the assistant principal and my daughter's teacher's wife, who's a staff member in the school, approached my daughter and told her that she was in trouble, but never told her why she was in trouble. So with that being said, I understood that to mean that the school had no interest in really doing the right thing by my daughter. So I promptly, that Friday, this was on a Friday, that we addressed the matter. The incident actually occurred the day before, on a Thursday. So that Monday, I went and registered my daughters for homeschooling. The following Monday, I got the police knocking on my door with the principal of the school, requesting to see my daughters, that they hadn't been to school for a week. And I said, well, my daughters don't go to your school anymore, they go to homeschooling. And if you need to know any information, you can contact homeschooling, which has been in existence for over 20 years in the New York City Department of Education. If you need any information, you can contact them and they will verify everything I'm telling you. ACS was called on me about an hour after that because I received a call that day from ACS around 3 o'clock, and they told me the call was put in at 1:10, and the claim, the accusation that was being leveled against me and my family was that we were educationally neglecting our children. So we had ACS in our lives for like 30 days based on a false allegation that was placed by clearly someone in the school. I'm not going to say who because I don't know who, but it's clear to me that the school could be the only accuser in this matter. So ACS was in our lives for 30 days, and this past Wednesday, they did a 30-day investigation, and everything was unfounded. So that intimidation is over, and now we're encountering a new concern with our daughter being fondled and treated inappropriately, and the school not handling or addressing the matter accordingly in a way that we feel that they have our daughter's safety and well-being at their best interest. By the way, I can no longer go inside the school to pick my daughter up or see her, but this gentleman who I accused of fondling my daughter on 2 separate occasions, he's in the school untouched and free to continue to do whatever it is that he does. And so I find that very concerning, and I'm advocating at this point a parents' union. The teachers have their United Federation of Teachers Union, and that to address teachers' needs, and that's fine. However, as a parent, I don't have nowhere to turn to. I turn to as most of us being parents who send our kids to public schools, when we have matters and issues that we need addressing, if the school doesn't address them accordingly, we go to the Department of Education and hope that they have our best interests at mind, which I'm finding out that they don't. And so I'm advocating starting a parents union to address issues concerning parents with regards to our children's attending these schools, and to address issues like bullying and molestation and improper treatment of our children, and who better to address these issues and get these issues heard than us. So I'm advocating a parents union. As far as I know right now, there is no parents union. There are a couple of parent organizations that parents can come together and as a group, I guess, discuss and I guess address issues that are concerning them with regards to the school, issues regarding zoning in terms of being able to enroll your children in schools outside of their zone schools. I know that there's some groups that are set up and organized for that purpose, but as far as I know, at this moment, there's no organization set up to address the issues of parents and parents of children who attend these schools. And so I'm advocating that a parents union is started, and please feel free to post your comments on my channel, 08 Hanson, and give me some feedback on the issues that I've brought to your attention this evening. Thank you very much for watching. I hope to be hearing from you soon, and you'll be seeing actually more videos from me in the near future. I know it's been a long time. I think if you look on my channel, March was the last time that you heard from me, but that's going to change. I've been very busy, and I'll be letting you know what I've been doing over these past months and what I plan on doing in the future months up ahead. And also, I am homeschooling my children, so I am looking to collaborate with other homeschoolers who are interested in networking and getting together to form some type of study groups. I'm located in New York City, zip code 10039. So if you're within that proximity or not, and you're interested in joining a homeschooling network where we can get together and study and enhance our home studying capabilities, please feel free to post a comment on my channel, 08 Hampton.